My first girlfriend turned into the moon. That's rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
But look, it's Suki.
What? I didn't even account for this as a possibility. They really baited us like that, didn't they?
Dad.
Alright, Firebook episode 15. I'm assuming this is going to be the Boiling Rock part 2. We've got a very interesting squad going on right now. Sokka, Suki, and Zuko. Not a group of characters I thought we'd see together at this point in the show. Very exciting stuff. So we've just seen Hakoda rock up to the Boiling Rock as well. And now it's time for another escape plan. I have absolutely no idea how they're going to go about this. We know Sokka's good with ideas. I imagine Hakoda's going to be the same. I was really hoping that somehow, as we ventured back further into the Fire Nation, that maybe we could find Iroh. Doesn't make a lot of sense, obviously, that he'd be at the Boiling Rock after he just broke out of the prison that he was in. But I don't know, maybe something crazy happens and Iroh gets involved somehow. I just really want Iroh to get back in the show. I really want him to be with the Aang Gang and Zuko, now hopefully Suki as well, before the final battle or whatever happens is, because I think Iroh could just bring so much wisdom and understanding to the group, you know? But I won't get too attached to that, you know? Whatever happens is what's going to happen. Like and subscribe, check out the Patreon for early access if you're interested, and with all that being said, enjoy the video. Alright, the Boiling Rock part 2. Alright, let's get it.
Dad.
Now let's not jump into anything, Sokka.
The warden wants me over there. Sorry.
He does do this, man. He makes me nervous.
As long as you do everything I say.
And the other interesting thing is...
Look me in the eye when I'm talking to you.
It's just Hakoda.
Oh.
Where's everyone else?
Then take a look!
Sokka, control yourself.
Now look me in the eye. See? Isn't
I love that he said no the first time, though.
I say, or pay the price. You will all...
Yes, sir. Did he trip by himself or did Hakoda trip him?
You will all...
Nah, I think Hakoda tripped him, man. He might have got his foot caught, but I'd like to think it was Hakoda. Sokka?
Thank goodness you're okay.
Let's go.
If you take one step closer, you'll see just how okay.
Take your helmet off, man.
Dad, it's me.
Sokka,
Aww.
my son.
So many happy reunions in this prison, man.
You should be more careful with that guard outfit on. I almost punched you in the gut.
Yeah, I ran into that problem earlier.
With Suki.
I know you and your cronies are not smart enough to come up with that little escape plan.
Yeah.
Where's everyone else from the invasion?
The others are being held at a prison near the Fire Nation Palace.
Okay.
They singled me out as their leader and sent me
Right,
here.
just like Suki, okay.
I met some young women who said they knew you.
Kyoshi Warriors.
The Oceanama fighters?
You mean the Kyoshi Warriors?
Nice try.
And you know Prince Zuko?
The son of the Fire Lord?
Well, he's here too.
Sounds like a major problem.
Actually, he's on our side now. I know, I had the same reaction, but he's really proven himself, and I never would have found you without his help.
Facts.
Sokka, there's no prison in the world that can hold 2 Water Tribe geniuses.
2. Yes,
We
sir.
better find 2. We have a new plan, but it's gonna need a big distraction. Be in the yard in 1 hour.
Zuko can do big distraction.
No! I didn't do anything wrong.
Come on, Zuko. We all know that's a lie.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
I think he's ready to talk.
But he hasn't... Oh, he hasn't spoken yet. That's just unrelated. That's just to do with Mai.
There was another person involved in the escape plan. Who? It's a guy who's disguised like a prison guard. He came up with the plan.
They're going to check all the guards. But he knows that Zuko was pretending to be a guard. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
All I get is a letter. You could have at least looked me in the eye when you ripped out my heart.
Ugh.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't mean to? Dear Mai, I'm sorry that you have to find out this way, but I'm leaving.
This isn't about you. This is about the Fire Nation.
Thanks, Zuko. That makes me feel all better.
I never wanted to hurt you, but I have to do this to save my country.
Big picture. Big picture.
You're betraying your country.
No, 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 no,
That's
no.
not how I see it.
That's super big time, man. Like, that's so big picture from Zuko.
I just talked to my dad.
That's great.
Yeah, and we're escaping today.
On the gondola, okay.
We're gonna commandeer the gondola, and we're gonna take a hostage with us so they won't cut the lines.
There's too many guards.
My dad already thought of that.
Uh-huh.
He said we'll need a distraction. That's why we're gonna start a prison riot.
The warden will still just cut the lines, even if we have a captive.
Not if the warden is the captive.
Okay. I'm pretty nervous about this, man.
The warden wants to see you.
Why?
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Put him in the lineup.
I thought this is what they do. They're gonna check all the guards, right?
One of you is an imposter who thought he could fool me.
There's an imposter among us.
Who is it?
Are we a homie or are we a rat?
That's him, Warden. He's the imposter.
He's a homie.
What? I am not! He's lying! He's a liar!
Chit Sang is the guy, man. Wonder why he'd do that though. Just to pay Sokka back for trying to bust him out?
There's someone to see you.
Who told you to interrupt me?
I did.
It's Azula and Ty Lee. Okay, good. Now it's getting good.
I didn't realize you were coming.
Who is this?
He's a guard who was involved in a recent and feeble escape attempt.
God, Zuko's here and Sokka. Oh man, this is gonna get messy.
You're wasting your time. That's not one of them.
How do you know?
Because I'm a people person.
She's a demon person.
Hey, I just got orders. Let the prisoners out into the yard. It's best not to question it and just do what he says.
Yeah, you're right.
We're letting them
Sokka does a good job of doing that stuff. I couldn't do that stuff.
This is it. We have to start a riot.
I'll show you.
Let's go, Hakoda.
Oh, hey! What'd you do that for? That hurt my feelings. I've been learning to control my anger.
This isn't working.
Hey, you! You're lucky I didn't rat you out. I know you're planning another escape attempt.
Okay, I see. Smart from him though.
We're trying to escape right now, but we need a riot.
A prison riot? Please.
This works out very well.
Hey! Riot!
The fire bending just goes off.
Forget about controlling my anger. Let's riot!
Man's relapsing.
Ma'am, there's a riot going on. I'm here to protect you.
I don't need any protection.
Believe me, she doesn't.
Good, good.
Orders from your uncle to make sure nothing happens.
Get off of me!
Okay, okay. It's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. That's a tough shot, man. Uh-oh. There might be no coming back from this, to be honest. For Zuko and MAI, I don't know.
Now all we need to do is grab the warden and get to the gondolas. And how do we do that? I'm not sure.
Oh boy.
Hey, fellas, I think your girlfriend's taking care of it.
Suki's the goat, man. She kind of got a bit of moves like Ty Lee does. Or maybe they'll fight. Suki and Ty Lee.
You wouldn't dare.
Do it, do it. She would though, she would.
Sorry, Warden. You're my prisoner now.
She's so clean with it, man.
We've got the Warden. Now let's get out of here.
That's some girl.
Uh-huh.
Tell me about
Uh-huh. Hey, they all know.
We're almost
Okay,
there.
where's Azula? Yes, sir, Zuko. Show him that new fire. Azula's coming, man. Is he staying for MAI? Why is he not going? He gonna jump? Jesus Christ. That was a sick shot with all the fire going past him as he jumped.
Wait, who's that?
You already know. Yep,
That's a problem.
that is a problem. Yeah, okay. That's pretty dope, man. I can't lie.
This is a rematch I've been waiting
Uh-huh.
Too.
Wait, but on a gondola over this boiling water? Hold on now. Strap in. It's gotta be Ty Lee and Suki, man. It's too perfect. Good, 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 good. They're a good match, these two, fighting. Damn, she's strong. Oh no.
Cut the line!
Why?
But if we cut the line, there's no way he'll survive.
He knows that.
There is no way he cares that much. With AZULA on here as well? That's insane. Oh, of course, there's another one coming. That's insane that she can do that. Or if the homies don't rock up with Appa right now.
What are you doing?
Is that Mai?
Saving the jerk who dumped me.
Of course. You still can't kill Zuko. This is the most Mai has done in 2 seasons, man. She could never be bothered before. She did do a little bit. But for Zuko, we do the most.
Who is that?
Who is it, Zuko? Who is it?
It's me.
Nah, I think they're gonna be good, these two. Okay, okay. Are we good? Can we leave the warden now? Yeah, put him back.
Sorry, Warden. Your record is officially
But we
broken.
still need to, like, we don't have a balloon.
Zuko, what are you doing?
Don't.
My sister was on that island. What I mean is she must have come here
Oh,
somehow.
nice, nice.
That's our way out of here.
Ooh, oh, one of the fancy ones. Well, now Mai's in trouble.
I never expected this from you.
You should have. Come on, Izuko.
The thing I don't understand is why. Why would you do it? You know the consequences.
Say it, Mai. Say it.
I guess you just don't know people as well as you think you do.
Ooh.
I love Zuko.
And there it
I
is.
fear you.
And there it is.
No, you miscalculated. You should have feared me more.
Damn, that triggered Azula. Yeah, good, Ty Lee. Good. That's doing too much.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I've been saying this, man, about Ty Lee and Mai, and not Azula.
What shall we do with them, Princess?
Okay, well, they're all captives now.
Them somewhere I'll never have to see their faces again. And let them rot.
But we're gonna break them out when we come back for everyone else in the other prison.
Did you at least get some good meat?
I did. The best meat of all.
Show
The
'em.
meat of friendship and fatherhood.
I'm new. What's up, everybody?
Dad,
Aww.
how are you here? What is going on? Where did you go?
We kind of went to a Fire Nation prison.
Hakoda's the only reason that Katara is not super pissed at Sokka right now. Ooh, good. That ending, you know, the Ty Lee and Mai stuff, man, that's what I'm gonna harp on about real quick. Zula's character has always seemed so defined, right? Even in the beach episode when she was like, hey, my own mother called me a monster, and she was right. But Ty Lee and Mai, man, there's always been, you know, something extra with them, you know? They've been very likable characters in their own way, and they've gone against Azula here now. Bring them over to our side as well. I'm here for that. Alrighty, so now that I've seen both episodes here, it's very easy to see what the point of this was. It wasn't necessarily the prison break, you know, the fact that Sokka and Zuko went off by themselves. It was what happened in between and where we find ourselves now, which is with 3 extra party members, Hakoda, Suki, and Chit Sang. I keep mixing his name up in my head, but he's here too. Suki being here, I am super happy about. Hakoda as well, that's an adult figure in the group now that I thought might be Iroh, but Hakoda is going to be just as good here. And now I'm thinking like, okay, so what do we do next? We know that everyone else is being held at a different prison near the palace. All of our homies that got captured are there. I imagine Ty Lee and Mai might end up there as well, purely because it would be really convenient, you know, because I think Zuko might want to go back for Mai now, man. Like, he looked back and he saw Mai fighting everyone off. Mai was the reason they escaped. And they've done this before, Zuko and Mai, you know, in the beach episode, you know, they were arguing, but they worked it out in the end, you know. You can understand things from Mai's perspective about, you know, why she feels, you know, that, you know, Zuko, you know, just left her. But Zuko was being super big picture about it. Like I said, maybe Mai's gonna come around to that. But like she said at the end, man, she loves Zuko more than she fears Azula, even after what Zuko's done. Maybe in that short period of time, she was able to look at things from Zuko's perspective, you know, what he's doing, and not just simply as, you know, he dumped her. Which he didn't really do. Dumping's a harsh word for it. That's just the words that Mai used. You can see Mai's motivated, man. Like, in a lot of instances towards the end of the Earth book, Mai was just super disinterested. Like, she didn't really care. I always think about the massive drill thing, right? Mai didn't even fight during that. Like, she couldn't care less. But because this is about Zuko, making sure Zuko is safe, like, that was her motivator there. And Ty Lee's a bit of a different case. I think she could just see in that instance that whatever Azula was about to do to Mai was going to be too much. And Ty Lee's gone, okay, enough of that. I'm going to take Mai. We're going to get out of here. Unfortunately, they got captured. But everything's getting set up just the way that I wanted it to be. You know, I really don't know what's going to happen with Azula. Like, she's clearly Ozai's daughter. I just don't know if she has has any redeemable thing about her character. You know, obviously she's a good character for the show, but is there any saving her? You know, like after we defeat Ozo, whatever happens with that, I really don't know. But it's almost solidified in my head now that Ty Lee and Mei, you know, that they're gonna come around, which is great, and I'm here for that, and I can see the show, you know, leading us in that direction. I love everyone giving Suki her props, man. Like, she had that big moment, like she was killing it. The way she captured the warden, Hakoda and Sokka going, yeah, that's one hell of a girl. And Suki fighting Ty Lee was perfect, even though there were no words exchanged. It wasn't specifically, you know, like they were fighting, you know, over Sokka, and there wasn't a clear victor in that fight, and I imagine maybe they'll never fight again. For Suki, she did say, look, I've been wanting to get my revenge, because obviously Azula, Ty Lee, and Mei, you know, beat her and the Kyoshi Warriors. That's how Suki ended up here. But I like to think there is some symbolism, you know, between Suki and Ty Lee fighting. And when they all got back, like I said at the end of the episode, I feel like the only reason Katara is not absolutely taking Sokka's head off is because they actually came back with Hakoda. Imagine they came back with no one. It would have been a very different situation, but this is good. We love some good heartwarming moments in Avatar like that, like Katara being reunited with Hakoda once again. But I'm really curious to see where we go now. You know, we have quite a squad, and I do keep forgetting that all the other kids are here with us as well. They're just kind of here. They haven't really been that important yet. I imagine they will, but Hakoda being here, it makes me feel a lot more secure that we're going to come up with like a really good plan. We're going to get a really good direction to go in, and I'm going to say it again. And look, I hope you all aren't tired of it at this point, but where the hell is Iroh? We're running out of episodes, man. Like I need my fix of Iroh. I know it's coming, man. I know it's going to be really epic, but they're starving me of it, man. Like, I'm ready. Like, give me my Iroh back. But I think that's it. I haven't really gone back through too many things, because like I said at the start of the discussion, it's not necessarily about like the prison break and everything. It's all the things between characters that happened and where we find ourselves now, which is not where I thought we'd be. And this is the first instance of AZULA we've seen since the invasion. We've seen nothing about Ozai, which I still find really interesting. And I'll just bring up the point again that Aang and Ozai haven't even had an interaction yet. This felt very much like season 2, you know, with Ty Lee, AZULA, and Mei being like the people that were fighting for a little bit, which was very refreshing. And having Zuko on our side here is such a switch up as well. I love seeing Zuko and AZULA fight as well, like the blue flames versus, you know, the typical flame color that Zuko has. That was pretty cool. And Sokka getting involved a little bit with his sword. You know, he wasn't going to do anything to AZULA with it, but he had her on the ropes a little bit a few times. Shades of things to come, and that's a little glimpse of me getting, you know, Sokka and Suki together, you know, fighting. I want Suki all geared up though, you know, with her fans, the way she was when we first met her, because that's how it was in my head. She looking like a Kyoshi warrior. Sokka's gonna, you know, be in his water tribe stuff. He's got his sword. Like, that just completely rounds out both of those character arcs for me. So that's something I really want to happen. I know I've been talking about it a lot, but I feel like we're getting closer to it. But now that we've done one prison break, we've got this crazier war balloon with us. Maybe we can attempt another prison break, but I don't know. If this prison is close to the palace like they were saying, maybe that's the prison break that happens when we do the second invasion or whatever we decide to do. But really good stuff here. And like I've said in previous episodes, you guys in the comments are really good at mentioning things that I've forgotten and throwing your opinions out there, which I continue to appreciate. I'm very curious to see now what happens in the next few episodes. We're getting closer, man. Like people were saying that it's just bangers from here on out. I'm ready for that build to start happening. So I'm going to leave this one here now. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Avatar.